think we're gonna send you home on antibiotic pills. And it looks like, and I've been in touch with Chakrabarti.
Okay.
So it looks like, from the CAT scan that we've done, that surgery is possible.
Okay.
So, but there's still a couple of things, but it's gonna, if we're gonna do surgery, it's gonna be a big operation. You may have heard it's called a Whipple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
that's what I was telling you about. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that operation, you take off part of the pancreas, part of the intestine, okay, and then obviously get hooked back up. That's a big operation. Can you withstand it? Yeah, but the most important thing actually is the heart. So we gotta clear her.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. So you have this AFib now. I don't know if you've had AFib like for a long time, that just maybe never realized it, or if this is like new, and we may never know.
Yeah.
So
it could have just been exacerbated by everything else, all the strain on her system, maybe.
Yeah.
That seems when it started getting bad is in July.
Yeah.
Where's home?
Hemet.
Hemet. Okay. So, we can have I'll probably have you get seen by our cardiologist. They have an office here in Colton.
Okay.
They'll do an echo and maybe even do a stress test. But I'm going to arrange for that next week. Okay. Obviously, the longer we let you kind of recover and get stronger, the better. So when you get home, make sure you drink lots of fluids. Nutrition is very important, as you can imagine. Okay. She can eat anything she wants. Okay. Bulk or
anything that sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And walk. Okay. You got to be as active as you can. Yeah. Then we'll get you to see cardiology next week, and then I'll see you in clinic next week. Wendy will call you with both appointments.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
She really is. She's just been.
Yeah.
It's been wonderful.
Okay.
Really helped.
I'll tell her that. The other thing is, have you seen who was your oncologist?
Dr. Shinky.
Yeah, so I'm going to get in touch.
I have a follow-up set up for the 20th. Because I already had one set up.
No, it's good. 20th is like end of next week?
Yeah, it's 2 weeks from yesterday.
Okay, so it's not next week.
It's not next week. I can see if I can move it up. If I
yeah,
need to.
maybe, because I'm going to call his office. I know him.
Kelly knows her too at his office.
Okay.
He's been handling it.
So, the question here is, so back to the cancer. So, sometimes we give chemo before the surgery. Okay, so that's really the main question, for him. I have a feeling that usually when a cancer like this can be removed surgically, then most oncologists will say just go ahead and take it out.
Because the chemo is going to have the debilitating effect. Well, potentially maybe.
That. But and then most likely you'll need chemo afterwards. It just depends. It just depends. But sometimes if he decides that maybe it's best to give you chemo beforehand, then that's what we'll do, and then do the surgery afterwards. So that's really the question for him.
Okay.
And this is either cancer in the latter half, or the end of the duct, the bile duct, or it could be cancer, because the bile duct, when it comes from your liver, and then it goes all the way down and it empties into your intestine. Okay. So and when it empties into your intestine, actually part of it goes through the pancreas.
Right.
Okay. Right. So the cancer can either be.
I could practically drive by now.
Yeah. So her cancer, we don't know. It could be the part of the bile duct. It could be part of the pancreas. But the operation is the same.
It's the same, right? Because they just take out that whole section,
correct,
basically the gallbladder, duodenum, and then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but anyway, so the best results for this kind of cancer, whatever it is surgery. That's the best chances for a cure, because chemotherapy really doesn't cure it.
More just to keep her comfortable.
Yeah, or at least
slow it down.
Prolong things, slow things down. Okay. If we're gonna do surgery, again, the most important thing is just that your heart's clear. I mean, obviously, if your heart's not good, then then we go chemo. So, and that's the surgery. The average hospital stay a week to 10 days, so sometimes 2 weeks, 1 to 2 weeks. Again, it's a big operation. It's a big operation, and really, it's not so much a matter of age, but it's just how active and how healthy someone is.
Oh, until this, she's healthier than I am
Right,
most of the time.
Right.
So,
So, complications from surgery, bleeding during the surgery, infections, leaks. Okay, because when we remove it, we have 1, 2, 3 hookups. We hook up the bile duct, the stomach, and the intestine, and any of those, and the pancreas too. Because basically we cut the pancreas in half, and then we have to reattach the remaining pancreas. Right. So you can have leaks in any of those hookups, and a leak is a major thing.
Right.
And of course, what's the ultimate complication? Well, you can die from it's a leak.
Of the surgery.
Right. From complications of surgery. Heart attack, it could be unrelated to the surgery. Well, I mean,
what's the alternative though? Is really just chemotherapy, and then just
and
potentially
then the
longer,
cancer,
slower issue.
Right, and then the cancer will obviously grow, progress.
Considering where it's at,
I
don't think that's much of a.
Right. So if we can do surgery, that would be the best thing to treat the cancer.
Because if it's going to grow and it's going to go right into her pancreas, then.
And also the good thing now is that tube is going past the obstruction. So hopefully, while this thing is in here, we won't get into the same thing.
She said they put a stent in too when they were in there. She told me yesterday that they did the stent, they redid a stent and did the tube, both. This is what she said yesterday when I was here.
I don't know if it's, because this is also a stent. We also call this a stent.
But she differentiated as two different things, is what she said anyway.
All right. Okay. But the point is that it's relieving the blockage.
Right. Exactly.
So if we're gonna do surgery, if we can just get everything lined up, then we can even look at not next week but the following week. If everything falls into place. Okay. Because I mean, obviously, the sooner we can
the better.
Do this, the better. Okay. Because all indications are it hasn't spread anywhere. That it's just confined to that area.
So we've gotten through three flaming hoops already. We've only got a couple more to go.
But the only thing you can do now, again, is when you get home, is just
take care of myself.
Yeah, and
eat and rest.
Eat and be as active as you can.
Okay. No, normally I have a wonderful appetite.
Okay.
One thing, I do not skip meals.
Okay, good. Even here, even with this?
We keep telling her it's the tapeworm acting up is why she doesn't feel good.
No, I enjoy it.
Okay, good.
Okay. Well, she's got an on-call short order cook. It's not a bad thing.
Okay.
But I don't have to really worry. I mean, I keep it low sodium anyway. We always do.
Fine. Yeah, that's always good.
But other than that, pretty much low fat, low sodium, everything else she's pretty cool with.
Yeah. Even fat, you can give her a little bit more fat too,
Well, I get lower fat ice cream so she can have an ice cream cone,
Yeah, ice cream is good. So.
Now that my peach tree is done, so I don't have to make peach pies anymore.
All right. Are we gonna keep your pick line?
That's what they had said when we were leaving earlier. Yeah.
Let me find out.
Because they have just been having a hell of a time, and they had a hell of a time getting in.
Drawing?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Because when we came in, her whole arm was bruised.
I'll have them change that. It looks like maybe it's a little bloody there.
Okay.
You know, before you go.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, okay. And then I'll see you sometime next week.
I'll see you sometime next week. Okay, Wendy will call me.
Wendy will come. Okay. I'll email her and she'll take care of it.
You know, it's been a remarkable experience meeting new people.
Well, yeah, we try.
Yeah, really, truly amazing. I really appreciate it.
Okay.
Everybody here, everybody.
Okay.
You know.
All right.
She was pretty scared after last week. We all were.
No, you got through it. You're a tough cookie.
Yeah, I am.
All right.
I am. I know that.
Okay. So, all right. Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. We'll take care of it. Okay. See you next week.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And I'll tell the Lydia to get things on so we can.
Thank you.
Guys can get on. Have a good weekend.
That's what Jim said. They want to see if the exact number.
Damn
Or
right.
if the numbers aren't that maybe you forgot or.
I don't know what that was. I think
Well, because your body is wired itself to that.
that's it. I was so,
You know?
I was so sick. You know, I couldn't.
It couldn't get better than
No.
that. Boy, is he amazing or what?
Oh. You can talk in a common language. Oh.
Huh?
You can talk in a down-to-earth language.
Well, it may not be fun, but there's hope. That's all we need, Mom, you know?
More hope than with chemo.
Huh?
More hope than with chemo.